As I look around at the various political ideals, I keep thinking about what would the world look like if one of them won, if one of them was supreme, with little or no opposition. How would they organise society and the economy? I won't look at all the political philosophies, just the following three: feminism, left liberalism, and right liberalism. Let's start with feminism. What would the world look like if feminism was supreme? We cannot think of moderate feminism. After all, this is a world in which feminism doesn't have any serious opposition. I think that the world in which feminism won would be a very dysfunctional world, both socially and economically. Men would be outcasts, having no real reason to exist. Would men be needed for procreation or pleasure? Or would these things be fixed by society? Marriage would be gone, so would the family. Some women really like men, but would such a personal preference be allowed? Would the girls just want to have fun feminists win, or would the all sex is rape feminists win? I can't say, but I don't see much future in either. Left liberalism. If left liberalism was supreme, society would be one in which individual choice would be regarded as supreme. Even stupid choices. The suicide booths in Futurama come to mind. Sounds a bit extreme? Not when you think about it. After all, if individual choice is supreme, then every choice is valid. It is valid because it's trivial. Your life is important to you, but not to liberalism. Your life doesn't belong to God or to the community. It's your property. Nothing to do with liberalism. So if you want to end it in a suicide booth, that's your business. Nothing to do with anyone else. If it is your business and no one else, it's like a hobby. Trivial. Who cares whether you're a stamp collector or a jogger? It's trivial. A left liberal world would resemble a communist society more than any other, because all that would exist is the individual and the government. Maybe some businesses might still exist, but they wouldn't be allowed to make too much of a profit. The government and not the individual would really be supreme. If you worked, it would be for the government. Tax would be high, and whoever was successful would be demonised in public. But they would, in private, be given special privileges that shouldn't exist, but would. Step by step, it would move towards socialism, whether it wanted to or not. Right liberalism. Right liberalism dreams of a laissez-faire world where government gets out of the way and lets business run everything that's important. Not government. That isn't important. Making money is important. Everything revolves around making money. A stable society is only important if it makes money. If an unstable society makes more money, then make an unstable society. Whatever makes money. Of course, individual choice is important in a right liberal society as well, but those choices remain trivial. What brand of soap or soup do you prefer? It's important, a matter of life and death, but actual matters of life and death should not be discussed. You can vote for whoever you like, as long as the choice doesn't really matter. Economically, it would be a dog-eat-dog world. In a right liberal world, the government concerns itself with everything business isn't interested in. In other words, what it cannot make a profit from. Workers exist to create profit, and how it uses its workers depends on the company, not on any outside factor. Some would treat their workers well, others would not. It would be a lottery with very serious consequences. Right liberals like to think that such a world would be one of open competition, where companies use that environment to generate wealth and efficiencies. But such an environment would allow big fish to swallow the smaller fish. It would allow cartels and monopolies. In short, it would allow the very worst of business to flourish. To be honest, I cannot think of how once they have become supreme, any of these isms would survive. In each there is their own destruction. It has been said that everything has the seeds of its own destruction. Maybe that's true, I don't know. But I ask you, would you really like to live in any of these societies? Maybe the top might be alright, but what about the middle or at the bottom? I, for one, don't see a better world in any of these. I think I'll stick to traditionalism.